I would rather focus our time on the battle for Atlantis. That is where the focus is for the University of Memphis basketball program and for fans right now. That is where the conversation lies. So let's talk about that. And if you want to bring anything in from Alabama State, obviously we can go there. But let's talk about this. This is a huge trip for this team, a really big litmus test for this team. We really get to see what they look like. Neutral site against some of the better teams in the country.
I think this is where you need to understand going into it who's going to step up from a leadership role, because I would guarantee even against Michigan, if you move on and play Arkansas, if you play North Carolina or Villanova or some of these good teams out there on a neutral site, like, you're going to deal with some adversity. So you just want to see this team come together, make things happen, fight through some tough spells of basketball when the other team's executing at a high level. They haven't really seen a team as good as what they're going to see coming up in this entire tournament. So I just want to see this team sort of gel and that leadership to show through. You know, night to night, they just need to show some consistency. But I'm be honest with you, man, like, I don't have a whole lot of – it's not that – like, I have hope. I have a lot of hope that they're going to come out of this thing 2-1 or better potentially. Like, I really feel good about where this team's at right now compared to a lot of teams around the country. They're 3-0. They have 3, 15-plus point wins. Like, I don't know how you feel any differently about this team in its current state.
Yeah, no, I'm with you, and I think I understand as fans, like, fans can get very caught up in what the record is at the end of this tournament. Like, there will be people that if Memphis doesn't win, they will be disappointed, and that's fine. But I just don't think that winning this tournament is the end all be all. And I get it; it's where we're at right now. It's what's directly in front of us. But kind of to your point, it's more about how they respond to trailing in a game.
Yeah.
Because more than likely
getting
they will
smacked in the mouth a little bit.
More than likely they will have one of those moments where they come out and they get punched in the mouth. And how do they respond to that? How do lineups change from that? Also, this will be the first time Penny Hardaway is able to be on the sidelines and coach this team. How does that change the dynamic? Does it change communication? I mean, obviously it changes communication because he's there, but what does that communication look like? So often last year we talked about the conversations that he would have with Kendrick Davis and DeAndre Williams. Who are those people that go directly to him? You would imagine it would be Javon Quinterly, being the point guard, being the floor general. But I think a lot of people are going to be interested to see what does the dynamic between coaching staff and players look like with Penny there. And then also bigger than that is how they respond to going down or trailing or
just generally speaking, if I'm getting all to, like, just down to what I want to see them respond to, it's have Jordan Brown. So, like, once the talent gets close, how do you respond to that? When another team can actually impose their will a little bit, maybe scoring, maybe defense, whatever they're good at, how do you battle with those
and adjust
to those challenges?